I'm looking very good for 21. Thank you. Check my window mapping still work. Yay! Yay! Right, let's go and pick up a truck, shall we? Let's get some config done. Birthday config. Yep. Is this the version of American truck where you can get out of your truck and go for a walk? You can get out of it in the garage and walk around it. That's about it. Mr. Heapster, happy 21st birthday. Thank you, Andy. Today I thought we would go for a nice classic K100. But first I need to change the options so that you can see the option stuff. Let's see, let's do that. We do that, then we do that. Then we click that. Then we do that. That, and then that. And hopefully, if I get it right. One second. Trying to capture the wrong game. There we go. I should work now.
To the nut house.
There we go. All good in the hood. Andy Drew, thank you for 40 months. I see this button has turned up again. Every month, Andy Drew, you get that button. Replace it with more brown, you'll have the ideal plate scheme.
Welcome to the
Oh,
nut house.
that's a hot cup of tea. Customize. Let's do this. Hang on, should we go for a walk? Let's go for a walk.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
since when did Track IR work when you're walking around? Mom, I broke my neck again. Now, dear, stop breaking your neck. Wait, when did that ever work?
Oh, yeah.
I need to lock Track IR because that's going to get weird. I'm not sure if Track IR when you're walking around is useful, but I appreciate the fact they added it. Marky Mark, thank you for 300 bits. Daftman, yes, I have birthday cake. I have had birthday cake for my tea.
Welcome back.
It's not really walking, it's moving the camera in a different position. To be honest with you, most games are. Like most games, when you look down, you don't see your feet. So it's literally just a camera moving around. So many games do that. Let's see. What kind of aerodyne? Yeah, that looks different. Oh, we'll take the aerodyne. Let's do that. We'll have a nice little bunk bed area. Thank you, Dave. Now I can legally buy a drink in the US of A. Yay! If only I could actually fly to the US of A, Dave. Thank you, Pegtech. Transmission. What should we go for? 6x4 A and B, so we get an extra long tank there. Slightly longer wheelbase. The Prime Mover, which has just got the longest wheelbase in history. What on earth, man? Look at that. It's crazy. Double tankage. That's some long-range stuff right there. Keith Smith, I did my flying qualifications in end of 2018. I think we'll go with that. I fancy that wheelbase, I think. You never need to refuel with a long-range tank. That's true. Where's the def? I don't know. I can't hear you, Roadmaster. Where's the what? Engine. 370 up to 600. What do we fancy, guys? What do we fancy on this classic Kenny? Carver, thank you. 450 or a 500. Let's go 450. Let's take a 450. Thank you, Killerbeat. CNJ, thanks for 7 months. Almost Yoast, thank you for 18. Arcade Forest, 34. Thank you once again for the birthday greets, guys. And the resubs and the bits. You guys are awesome, thank you. Benjamin, 9 months. Time for a Twitch, baby. I wish you a 21st. Happy 21st birthday. Thank you for all the work. Love from the French Alps. The French Alps. That sounds like a nice place to be right now. Transmission. I'm happy with a 13 speed, to be honest. I noticed none of them have a retard run. We'll take 13, that's fine. Okay, we've got the wine colour. It's very dark in here, isn't it? We've got the wine colour. Black. Blue. Brown. Red.
Aye.
Not doing tan. Nope. Teal. If you want to go for a teal look inside and out. How long have you been YouTubing and streaming? Just want to know because I've been here since before yachts. I'm starting to feel old. Says the damn Swede. 2013 I started streaming, I think. Maybe tail end of 2012 I had a go. Actually, no. I tell a lie. I started streaming in 2012. Yeah. 2012 is when I started streaming. Butler Hives. Happy 21st. Thank you, mate. Robbie Wood. Thank you. How's it feel to be 21? I can't wait to buy a beer. Quite. Wow. Imagine trying to keep that clean. Like the inside of a Tesla. Red Vit. What's the difference between red and red Vit? That's the difference. Ooh. Ooh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Happy Valentine's.
Aye.
Wolves, thank you for the 500 bits, sir. Vit is very important trucker. Is that what it is?
Aye.
Very tricky to make anything work in here. We're watching your Train Sim World videos. Thank you, Cole. Perfect for last week's truck. Yeah, it was indeed. Right, let's get ourselves a... So the inside we've got like a coffee color, so we need to get some kind of classic coffee. Let's see what we can do. Let's pick a nice pattern first. It's not bad, actually. Did you know that you can now own oversized trailers? All you need to do is download it from the workshop, and you can get cargo for it. I have it. It's really good. P.S. Happy birthday. Well, you have to download it from the workshop. So it's a mod. Is that what you're saying? Some nice liveries here. Some really nice classic liveries. Really awesome, actually. November Papa, thanks for 61 months. AL5357, hope you're well on your birthday too. I'm still out and about doing Ocado deliveries most days, which is very rewarding at the moment. I'll bet it is. You should get paid per drop.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Okay, let's try this one. We'll pick some kind of classic coffee color, like that. The red and the orange. That's the red line. There you go. That's my paint skin done. Happy 21st. You can get drunk in the States. Indeed I can. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Connell, welcome back. Right, time to accessorize, guys. Joel Gaming, thank you. Let's put a single bacon up there. Put a single bacon. We'll have those. Window cover. Nah, we won't have the window cover. The double horn black or the double horn? Wait, I don't like this. I don't like it all being on one side. Roof lamps on here as well. Ah, that's too many. Original visor. Original visor 2. Yeah, we'll take the visor 2. You did barbecue bacon today. Nice. Have you heard of Sierra Nevada mod? Yes, I have. I have heard of that. Haven't tried it yet, though. Vent trim. Window trim. That's quite nice, actually. I think we'll leave the air vents like that, but I'll take the window trim. Adds a touch of class. What's this one for? Wait, the sat-nav? That must be an interior dot. Interesting place to have the sat-nav. And you can either have an off-board computer or you can have it as a navigator. Let's try that. Oh, come on. It's limited. You scumbag game. Happy B-Day. There's no H anyway, right? There's no H in happy. It's H. It's a silent H. How about happy? No, that doesn't work. I think that's the only one that's going to work, isn't it? Yeah, how about that then? How about this then? How about 21 today? There we go. 21 today sign. Birthday, innit? B-Day, innit? Curious Orange, thank you for giving us sub to Alex. Alex07, welcome. 3 bars, 5 bars, 7 bars. No bars. I'm going to go with no bars. That looks absolutely nasty. There's no way we're having that.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Original bumper 2. Chrome, custom chrome. I think I fancy that one.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Got some Black Kenny mud flaps down the bottom. Been checking out your old stream. For some reason I thought you lived in St. Helens. No, I was born in St. Helens. But I haven't lived there for a long time. One small mirror. Basic mirror. We'll take 2 mirrors. It's got ultra safe. Yeah, 21 today, Jelly. Just had a bit of a tough life. Some people say I look a lot younger, though. I'll take it. You don't need a side mirror. We're not looking for cyclists anyway. We'll just take the side bits. How old was you when you went full time? Blimey. I was about 13, I think. It's quite a while ago. Marker lights. Let's have a look at that. Interesting.
Ay, 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 ay.
We'll just take the 3 dots. Keep it classy. L. Phillips, happy birthday to you. Thank you very much, sir. Knox Harrington, thank you for the 2100 bits and a happy birthday.
Ay, 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 ay.
Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. That's right, Vangel. As I get older, I look younger. Dual intake, dual exhaust, or a single exhaust? The shield on it. Straight pipes. You've heard birthdays this year don't count because of the crisis. Blimey. You did the final long distance last night with your VNL, which you announced Tuesday. It's just local and heavily deliveries in the Mac R. Nice. My sound didn't work, L. Phillips. Whoops. I don't know why it didn't work. Is it bunting you should have put? Maybe? Steps. Plastic. No. Okay, we'll have none of that. We'll keep it clean. Quarter fender. Fender long, double. I'm not a fan of those, actually. They're like stupidly thin. They're too shiny. They're pretty good. Oh, like them. Okay, they win. They completely win. I thought I saw a second dot here. Taillights USA, taillights Euro Asia. It's the USA. The truck's a mod. It's actually in the Steam workshop. Tank covers black. Yellow. Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? Why not? Original ladder. Original ladder. There's some dots here as well, just to complement those. There we go. You'd never seen tank covers on a truck. To be honest, I think the only people that do it are the same people that put little woolly covers on the teapot. Have you ever seen that? My nan used to do that. She'd make a pot of tea. She had this little woolly cover thing that she'd knitted. She put it over the top. Tea cozy, exactly. You still have one. Lol.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let's get rid of that. Don't like that. L. Phillips, if this doesn't work, I will eat my hat. Well, luckily, you can keep your hat. Reasons to fly. Thanks for 4 months.
Back, Nutter.
Thank you, Finster. I think we're pretty much done here. Apart from maybe the wheels, we can look at that. Maybe, have a look at painting some. Maybe that colour. Yeah, that kind of works.
Celebratory bunting.
Refrick, wait, I have some questions. 1. What are the curtains for the cabine? 2. Is this truck that is used in those horror movies? Are you referring to Jewel? Because if you are, no. 3. Happy birthday. Now I can use the bunting all day without any context. Dynamics. Does anybody know what kind of tyres Kenworths normally put on? Your grandma had a strange tea cozy. It was a doll. That sounds proper weird. It differs per company. Baz, thank you, mate. Happy birthday, Lord Elsquirrel, Democratic Dictator of the Nut House. Hope you have a great day. At least you don't need to celebrate, but have a trucking party with 1,000 nutters instead. Thanks, Baz. I don't know, I can't. 31570 Bridgestones, maybe? Sorry, Dunlop. Try them. Wait, what model were these? SP444. Can't seem to find a matching front tire that's the right size. I don't like those tires, to be honest. I'm not a fan of those tires.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Ultra Grip 31570s. Let's try that. There we go. You know that Dunlops are called dumb slops here. We used to, as a kid, we used to call them Dunaplops. Okay, interior, let's go. If you're transporting heavier things, then 31580 is for the rear, and 38565 for the front. It's on your general haulage, then it'll be 29580 all round. You're welcome for the tip from a real truck mechanic. 29580 is all round for general haulage. I don't even know if they do those. See, a 29580 would do that to it. Actually, has it even got a 29580?
Aye, 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 aye.
There you go. How about that then, eh? 29580 general haulage. Let's go. And then we'll go out and haul heavy. Fezzik, welcome back. El Phillips. Is this 137? Yes. Fezzik, thank you for 4 months. Yes, it is. 137. Classic white. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Liking that. Cabin accessories. Have you got any cake? Oh, there's no cake. What's the nearest thing we can have if we don't have cake? Mugs, pictures. Biscuits? That's not cake. Wait, what was that? We can have Donkey Kong. Let's go classic 70s. Right. Actually, Donkey Kong was 80s. It's close enough. There's no biscuits. There's no biscuits or cookies. Wow. You want to put a pizza in there? Alright, birthday pizza it is. We've been to Domino's. That'll do. Trade it in. Let's go. Right. Switcheroony. What do you think? Looks good? I'll give you an overhead view so you can see that. Oh, nice overhead view. Thank you for your birthday wishes, guys. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Kama. All it needs now is some nice plumes of smoke to billow out the top. Windows down, oh yeah. Sure you can, Mrs. Frosty. Petrol head? Seems like the right time. Thank you very much. Camo, thanks 22. Right, let's adjust the mirrors and stuff. Point it over there. Why did they leave the smoke out? I think they don't put smoke in the game because truck manufacturers now want to focus on environmentally friendly trucks that don't produce any emissions at all. Lovely, clean burn engines. That's the impression they want to give you, even though everybody knows that's not realistic. And especially on the old trucks, but then these aren't official, these are mods anyway. But what they should probably do is just enable it as an option in the game, and then allow the mod authors to configure how dark it is depending on the age of the engine and stuff. That would be the happy medium. So by default it's not on, but you can turn it on. Any happy anniversary, Vrome Sentient Bot, since I've already used Vrome's Prime sub for myself today. That's very selfish of you, Vrome. I thought let's spend some money. Happy 21st. Thank you very much, Vrome. We need a truck which blows out flames from the back. Yeah, that's a bit far. Okay, we're down in New Mexico. Where shall we drive? Take some concrete pipes. Do you know what? I can't remember which button I mapped to the horn. Apparently I mapped that to the start button. Wait, did I actually map a button to the horn? Interesting. I need to think about where I want to put the horn on this button mapping. I feel a little high up here, actually. There we go. It's a little better. No, spacebar's handbrake normally. Okay, I like the sat-nav top left, and I like the information top right. That's really nice. Hold tall, thank you, mate. Let me know if the engine sounds are too loud. I'll wind the window up a bit. These are Stream Decks, yeah, so the touch buttons.
Welcome back, Nutter.
It's not loud enough. Camby, happy birthday. Thank you for the 500 bits, Camby. Joker, 13, welcome back. Take that. I agree, Andy. It's our choice, mate. I agree. Yes, you can, Dark Simulation. That's exactly what I'm using. You can map these buttons to pretty much anything you want. Uh-oh. I didn't know if it was just being picky or whether there was a problem with the trailer. It seems it was just being very picky. I like how the on the tablets on the top it actually shows you what gear you're in as well. And if you press the I key, you can basically cycle between fuel. I honestly wish I could get that on every truck I drove. I would love to have a little tablet like that. What's the first thing I'm going to do when lockdown's over? Probably cautiously go back to doing things again. Like when they remove the lockdown, it doesn't mean that the virus has gone away. There's still going to be massive precautions. I don't know if I got voice navigation on, to be honest, Heapster. I don't think I have by the sound of it. Voice navigation on. Oh, I didn't select the language, that's why.
Recalculating.
Recalculating route. Reminds you of a lot of the rig in the old show BJ and the Bar. Thank you, James. Let's get the cruise control locked in. Looks pretty good. Classic truck. GPS voice is quiet. I don't think she said very much, to be honest, but we'll have a look.
Make a U-turn. Speed limit exceeded.
Missed a turn. Oh well, doesn't matter. We just carry on through Carlsbad. It's fine. I did ask if the engine noise was too loud, and you guys said it was fine. Close the windows. It's a lot quieter. You can open the offside window, and then you can hear it coming out the right ear. Then. Shaney, welcome to the house, Shaney. Thank you for your support. You couldn't hear me. Yeah, right. Well, I can dial the engine noises down if you want. Mr. Durka. Thank you, mate. A 50-month sub, Durka. Thank you very, very much. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. Dude, I got your voicemail. Thank you for that. Glad you're doing well. It's really good to hear. And yeah, when it's all over, we're having a beer, mate. For sure. Shatter Mage, thank you. Yeah, I've just been getting by on Kronenberg beer and Peroni beer. Gurkha. Been struggling. Lower the windows when you use the Jake.
Continue straight.
Yeah, but then you'll get told, or I'll get told, that I'm not allowed to use the Jake brake in built-up areas, right? Flash Canal, thank you.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Lemon or lime stuck in the neck? Lime usually. Needs a little bit of encouragement out of first gear.
Continue straight.
Your network is going rip. It's because it's Sunday.
Aye, aye, aye.
Citizen, thank you for the bits. Here's for some bits for a drink later, thank you. I've already got it lined up in the fridge. Wait, what? That was not on red? Are there any good mods for 137s? Loads? You not use the head track? Yeah. I use it. I'm just not... I just don't need to turn my head right now.
Continue straight.
Got the cop car behind me. I don't want to get a fine right now. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, Truckfest has been moved to the end of August, but I'm really not sure if it's going to happen. I'll be surprised if they have lifted the ban on mass meetings at that point. But we'll see. If it does go ahead, I don't think it'll be that packed. Company can't afford the fines. Hey, scumbag heapster. I have 3 drivers all maxed out on long distance, but they're still taking massive jobs and only earning $8,000 a time. Is there a mod? Is that a mod for voice navigation? Yes, it's in the workshop. Go to the Steam workshop, click on the filter list, and there's a tick box for voice navigation, and just look for the Google ones. You're right here. What's up, you're right here? Does that help? What does your left ear say? The cop is still behind me, yeah. He's giving me a birthday escort. Oh, I can't stand it, Doc
Continue
Savage. If it was actually a granny's voice, I'd be fine. But it's not a granny's voice. It's just the same woman trying to do a granny's voice. And I find that really annoying.
Welcome to the nut house.
J Blue, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the house, J Blue. The cop is going to race me. I don't think so.
Continue straight.
I don't know if that's the same cop. Oh yeah, it must have been. Must have overtaken me.
Continue straight.
Good evening, Dutch. How you doing?
Oh, yeah,
Naughty Jim, happy birthday. Thanks for everything you do and your amazing work on the streams and videos. Always make sure I tune in whenever I can. Thank you. Naughty Jim, that's all I can ever ask for. How many points do you have IRL? How many points do you have IRLs in, and what does that mean?
Oh, yeah.
Points? What do you mean points? Cinderland, thank you for the bits. Playing ATS when it should be ETS, lol.
Oh, yeah.
JD Viddy, happy birthday, Paul. Thank you very much, JD. Streams are keeping you going during this pandemic. Well, I'm trying. Points on my license? None. I don't have any points on my license. Do you know what? I bet they've not taken very much money from speed cameras in the last few months. Speed camera fines have taken a nosedive. Vinny Akatsu, welcome, thank you. I bought ATS when it came out, but you haven't played it for 3 years. Blimey. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's been added to ATS over the years. I mean, in terms of a drivable area now, it's pretty decent in ATS now. It's not like the early days where you didn't have anywhere to
Continue
drive,
straight.
which unfortunately, you know, it kind of killed it for a lot of people, but there's a lot of drivable area now.
Happy anniversary, Matt.
Continue straight. Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
Can I show you the full map? Hang on. There you go. So we're down in New Mexico. So at the top end, you've got Washington up here. But you've got, I mean, there's a lot you can drive. You can drive all down the West Coast now. And you can cut through a couple of states. This is the next one, I believe. But, yeah. It's getting though. Idaho. I mean, once you've got this, and then obviously the big one is Texas. That's obviously the big one. I don't see that coming out anytime soon. Colorado's supposedly on track for this year. I do hope so. I think Colorado will be lovely.
Continue straight.
They should expand it until New York. Well, if you're here in 10 years' time... yeah, I don't know. New York's going to take a while. If you was to drive non-stop, how long would it take you to get from Washington to New Mexico?
Continue straight.
In the game? So the game is on a 1/20th scale. So if you work out how long that would take in real life and then take a 20th of it, that's approximately how long it'll take you in real life. Yeah, I don't know what they'll do, Nora, honestly. It'd be nice if they went Texas and then, like you say, went towards Florida. Because if you could drive Florida and then the southern corridor to Washington, I think that would be quite acceptable. Rather than try and scattergun the middle states, you know? Let's face it, some of the middle states are a bit boring, aren't they? Like Dakota. That kind of area. It's going to get a bit bland around though.
Continue straight.
Texas is big. I think they'll probably do Texas in 2 parts. Because that will take a while. And that's true. Texas is not exciting. But it is quite a big state, and it's a bit of a gateway state. Like, at some point, it is the elephant in the room, and it has to happen at some point. You want to drive across America IRL, staying in hotels and motels? Well, you should do it. Take a few months off and do it.
Continue straight.
You called me Noura last time. It's actually Noura. My last name is Abdul Karim. What you should do is put like an underscore in your name. So you go like Noor underscore Abdul Karim. Because the temptation is to just read Noura or Noorab. It's a lot easier to say Noura than Noor. You wonder how they're going to do New York City? I don't think they'll do Manhattan, because if you look at what they did with London, they didn't really do a lot of the inner London. Like, you didn't see... You couldn't drive near the river properly and see the Docklands area. So I don't expect you'll get Manhattan either. I could be wrong, but there's only so much you can do in 1/20th scale. I mean, Pro Mods London was really good, but even that didn't really have Docklands. No, you can change your name once every month or 2 months to actually change it. You can capitalize your name for free anytime. So you can change the N and the A in your first name and surname in your profile. That's easy. But if you want to like put a dash or something else into the name, that's a rename. Doing well, Trigger. Thank you for 33 months. Isildur, thank you for 52. When I started watching on YouTube, sorry, when I started watching, you were nout but a nipper. Oh man, thank you, Isildur. Yeah, there you go, Nor. See, that's much easier to read. Now I'm going to call you Nor easy, like easy enough.
Use the right lane, then turn right.
We're driving a Kenworth K100, friendly. And how we use that.
Turn right.
You don't like his voice. I'll tell her next time I meet her. The earliest ETS videos from 7 years ago were very funny before Squirrel went all family friendly. Wait, so when I went family friendly I stopped being funny? Okay. What's the plan for Monday to Wednesday this week? So the plan for Monday is I'm going to be recording SnowRunner videos for you guys. So you'll see those on Tuesday when the embargo's lifted. And then when Tuesday is my actual birthday day, like with the family. So I'm going to do nout on Tuesday. Except enjoy myself and do what I want to do. Then Wednesday, I don't really have a plan. And then Thursday, I'll be back streaming. Future mother-in-law made you cut the grass. It was quite a workout. You get under that thumb a bit early, I'd say. Are you going to stream SnowRunner? Yeah. Yeah, I'll stream that next week. I mean, normally I would have enjoyed my birthday tomorrow, but since the embargo for SnowRunner comes out on Tuesday, instead I'm going to record videos. So I'll be working tomorrow and then day off on Tuesday. You call hacks on the cruise control thingy? This is just a sticker. Because it's in Celsius and not Fahrenheit. Lol. Yeah, they don't have freedom units on this. Actually, I think if I change the options in my game, it will change on that. Yeah, SnowRunner's completely separate from MudRunner. Completely different game. It's only available on the Epic Game Store. Renlick, I don't have any PO Box stuff. I presume that's because of COVID. Like, nobody can get down to the post office. No YFG. Miles per hour is a very stupid system. Just use kilometers per hour like every normal person. Well, the entirety of my country uses miles per hour. The entirety of North America uses miles per hour. Canada and Australia use kilometers. Europe, most of mainland Europe uses kilometers. It really does depend on what country you live in and what laws they decide to pass and what standards they decide to adopt. Like, miles per hour is not necessarily a stupid system. It's just another unit of measurement. And it's all steeped in history at the end of the day. Well, it's not a stupid system any more than knots is a stupid system. Like, it's all to do with history. I would argue that hands is a stupid system. Like, you saw how high a horse is measured in hands. It's just, that's where we came from. I mean, yes, it would make sense for everything to go metric. But look at cars, right? I can't stand it when people talk about how many kilowatts a car is. I want to know how much brake horsepower it has. If you tell me how much brake horsepower a car has, I understand it. If you tell me how many kilowatts it has, I have no clue. One's metric, one's imperial, but I understand one and not the other. It's that simple. Kelvin is not a stupid system. D. Casper. Kelvin makes sense. Kelvin is exactly the same as Celsius, except it starts in a different place. It starts at absolute zero. Am I looking forward to Microsoft Flight Sim? Yeah. Happy birthday, please respond. Thank you, Sloth. No one cares for systems they don't understand. It does depend on what you're brought up with. It really does. I mean, if there's any system that is arguably a bit stupid, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is kind of a weird one. It's a weird scale. I mean, when it comes to temperature systems, Celsius intuitively makes more sense. Water freezes here, water boils here. And we're all used to what water does. We see it in the weather all the time, so it's very intuitive. Mr. Leonard, thank you the bits. Stopping by to say happy birthday for Tuesday. Have some bits I found lying around. Now back to VOD watching. Thank you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Nightmare. Thank you for the bits. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, the conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius is a bit weird. It is. Because it's like, it's not a one-to-one mapping. Did you use miles per hour when you grow up or kilometers per hour? It's miles per hour in this country, Joseph. Nobody in this country uses kilometers per hour. All the signage is in miles per hour. All the dials are in miles per hour.
Take the right turn ahead.
Metric's based on tens, while the mile system's very weird with yards and feet.
Turn right.
Well, the imperial scale was used for hundreds of years. Well, no. Mainland Ireland uses kilometers per hour, and they're a member of the EU, and Northern Ireland is not, and it uses miles per hour. What birthday plans have you got lined up? Probably play some board games. If the weather's nice, go in the garden, walk the dog, watch some movies, TV shows, just chill. Inches do me as you have a decimal and a fraction in the same sentence when measuring precision. Well, Jim Bob, most of the cars we have are the same. They'll have miles per hour as the main gauge and kilometers on the inside. In fact, looking at the dash there, that's the same thing, you see it? So 50 miles per hour, that's exactly what a UK one would look like. It would have 50 on the main scale and then kilometers on the inner scale. Diesel power, thank you for 27, happy birthday, thank you. Richie B, how you doing? BR Bean, welcome. You turned 56 today, Spatial Dragon. Wait, what? You've got the same birthday as me? That's nuts. Yes, we do downtown. Miles per hour over here. The UK is a bit of a weird one. We're a bit of a... The UK can never decide to do one thing or the other. It likes to do a bit of both. So we'll have like imperial measurements for distance and speed, but we'll also have some metric for distance, but not for speed. And then when it comes to weight, most people will talk about their weight in stones and pounds, but we'll also use kilograms as well, just for good measure. It's quite funny, really. I mean, it used to be quite simple. The older people used to go imperial, and the younger ones were metric. It's mostly how it was. But you kind of have to span both systems, because people interchange them quite a lot. We have 2-litre bottles of Coke, but pints of beer. Exactly. Exactly that. Like, why have we got liquids in the shop that you buy in litres, and you'll buy cans that are 330 millilitres, but then when you go in the pub you ask for a pint?
Use the right lane.
Why can't we just
and
adopt
take the exit
litres?
on the right.
I don't get it.
Take the exit on the right.
You're working a bunch, and the amount of people that use imperial still is unreal.
Take the left
Yeah,
turn ahead.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Totally get that.
Turn left. Use the right lane, then turn right.
Litre of your finest beer, that'd be great.
Turn right.
I like being in Germany with those massive glasses. Blimey, we made it already. In Finland, you don't use a pint as measurement, but a pint is an actual glass which you drink it from. Wow, that's weird. Oh, that's interesting, diesel power, because Canada's metric, isn't it? Well, I guess because you're bordering with America, you'll get a lot of imperial stuff coming across the border.
Take the left turn ahead.
Does anybody have any tips for taking your driver's license? Yes, my tip would be
Turn left.
pass the test. That's the best tip I can give you.
Take the right turn ahead.
Bribe the
right.
instructor. Wow. With weather, use Fahrenheit when you're hot and Celsius when you're cold. Wait, who does that?
Arrived.
Yeah, Danny, there's going to be a massive... Imagine when this is over, the backlog of people wanting to take their driving test. Imagine that, because all the people now whose birthdays are happening, but they can't take driving lessons. They're just going to suddenly squash together and there's going to be an enormous rush for driving tests. Yeah, I mean, Renlick, if you're into aviation, you're going to have to get used to knots as a nautical miles. And you think to yourself, why on earth are we using knots and nautical miles? And then you learn the theory of it, the theory of navigation, and then you suddenly realize why. And then it all makes sense. You know, they just make that up. There's actually a good reason for it. Oof. Glovage. Already answered Nandez. Wow, is that all we got for that? That seems a bit mean.
Aye, 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 aye.
Snickered TV, Paul. How's your day going? Not bad, Snickered. Woke up with a bit of a headache, but I'm alright now. Just cope with it. 39 months. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Right, we made it to Albuquerque. Mobile barrier. I don't believe I've seen that before. Offer expires in 17 minutes. Has anybody seen that trailer before? I'm wondering if that's a new one. It seems that now you have widescreen and missing a lot of trucking diaries as you don't turn your head as much anymore. Like watching the mirrors when backing up. Yeah, I've seen it, fair enough. Yeah, that's something for me to be aware of. To be honest with you. Because obviously when I truck now, I've got... Well... You know, you see that. And everything there, you don't see. Obviously, I see this extra bit. Because a normal screen's about this much. So that's something for me to be aware of. When I'm reversing, if I'm like looking and I can see stuff here, you'll see it. But if I can see stuff over here, you don't see it. So I've just got to get used to that.